Good day everyone! We are going to discuss the chapter 10 entitled Creating a Positive School Culture. That means we will be your today's reporter. I am Maria Cassandra Camilde de la Cruz, together with my group mates Raisa May Abobo and Kimberly Pimentel. As we begin the discussion, let us look at the context of the school culture. Do you think school culture matters? The answer is yes, because this influences students to a great extent on how they perform. How? Having a positive school culture will cultivate students' enthusiasm to perform well because they are in a positive environment that can influence them to do better. Who creates school culture? Sino-sino nga ba ang bumubuo ng isang school culture? School culture is creation of all people in school and in the community, especially the school heads. So it means that all people in school are involved in creating a school culture. Lalo na ang school heads dahil sila ang mga nangangasiwa at namamalakad sa isang paaralan. Kasama na rin ang mga miyembro ng isang komunidad. Dahil mahalagang may kaugnayan at koneksyon ang komunidad at paaralan upang magkaroon ng mas maayos na pamamalakad at implementation. Ngayon naman ay pag-usapan natin ang meaning of school culture. Ito ba ay narinig nyo na o hindi pa? Let's see. So according to Skene 1985, school culture is one of the most complex and important concepts in education. So bakit kaya? Sinabi na ito ay isang complex dahil marami ang included sa education. Hindi lang basta students at teachers, kundi pati na rin ang buong organization na maaaring mag-implement ng isang meaningful school culture. Ito rin ay sinabing mahalaga sa usaping edukasyon dahil isa ito sa makapaghuhubog ng mga students sa loob ng paaralan. Kaya dapat ito ay hindi nawawala sa mga paunahing kailangang pagtuunan ng pansin ng mga officials. In addition, it generally refers to beliefs, perceptions, relationships, attitudes, and unwritten rules that shape and influence a school functions. So, noon pa man ay marami ng nananalaytay na ibang paniniwala at pag-uugali ang mayroon sa isang paaralan. So, ito ay naging isang kultura na ng isang paaralan na kalimitang nakikita. Hindi lamang ito patungkol sa paniniwala, but also it is about pag-uugali na mayroon ang mga traditional organizations. However, the term also encompasses more concrete issues such as physical and emotional safety of students and orderliness of classrooms and public space or degree. Dito naman ay binibigyang pansin din ang pangunahing kailangan ng mga bata. At ito ay ang kaligtasan ng pisikal at mental na kondisyon ng mga ito. Kabilang rin dito ang pagsasaayos ng mga classroom. Paano kaya? So, because we are embracing diverse students, may mga pangyayari na iba-ibang ethnic groups ang nasa paaralan and it means na iba-iba ang cultural background nila. So that's why our job is to ensure their safety in all aspects. The next one is, according to Spacey, school culture consists of norms and shared experiences that evolve over a school's history. Do you believe na there were already schools ages ago? Yes, that is why he stated that it consists of norms because it is not existing only today. It existed since ages ago. Many beliefs and experiences from the previous times can leave a mark in current situation. That's why there are specific words that can be applied in school culture. And take note, also Scott and Marzano 2014 stated that school culture is reinforced by norms, expectations, and traditions, including everything from dress codes to discipline systems to celebrations of achievement. So when we say dress codes, it's not only about wearing what we want because we have uniforms. Stops, personnel and students have their uniforms to identify their positions and purpose in the school. So, it became a culture as our identity. So now let us talk about culture as a social construct. Culture is a social construct, not a genetic construct. So, bakit nga ba sinabi iyon? So, ngayon ay school culture is something that we cannot pass on through genes. So, why? Because it is something that we create and shape. We humans are the one who create a school culture. That's why it's on us how we are gonna handle and improve it. As Sean Slade 2014, it is the creation of the school head, teachers, parents, non-teaching staff, students, and community. So as you can see, it is shaped by everything that all people in school see, hear, feel, and interact with. The more we engage ourselves in having school culture, we can make a change to improve it. So next is school climate and school culture. Do you have any idea of the two? Do you think school climate ay tungkol lang sa pagkakaroon ng seasons? School climate is about the attitudes and behaviors of the school staff and about the style of organization system. So ito yung focus ay nasa pamamalakad ng organisasyon. While the school culture is deeper level of reflection in terms sa mga values, reflections, at sa mga nakaugali ang gawain ng mga school staff members. So, kung pagkukumprahin ang school climate at school culture, ay mas matimbang ang school culture dahil ito ay mayroong mas malalim na kahulugan at purpose. So, last one will be the role of school culture in learning. Ano nga kaya ang purpose at role ng school culture sa pagkatuto ng mga bata? So, alamin natin. In a positive way kaya ito o hindi? Alam niyo ba na malaking tulong ang school culture sa isang pagkatuto ng bata? Dahil a positive school culture fosters improvement, collaborative decision-making, professional development, and staff and student learning. So, all in all, positive school culture is ideal in having and maintaining because there are so many ways and opportunities that can be unlocked when it gets reached by the organizations.
Okay, now let's go on to the elements of a positive culture. First element is collegiality, in which the school atmosphere is friendly. You work in an atmosphere where responsibility and authority are shared by everyone. You can be yourself, you have not to put your best forward to impress others. Upang magkaroon nga ng positive school culture, kinakailangan na bawat miyembro ay responsible sa kanilang mga parteng ginagampanan o kanilang ginagawa. At lahat rin ng staff ng school ay kasama sa decision making, mapa teacher, staff o principal ka man. Also, you are in a positive school culture kapag hindi mo nararamdaman na nape-pressure ka para gawin ang best mo to impress other people. At isa pa principal, teacher o boss ka man, ay hindi mo dapat pinipressure ang iyong mga kasama at hindi mo pinaparamdam sa kanila na ikaw yung superior o yung nakakataas sa kanila. Sa collegiality rin nakikita ang pantay-pantay na pakikitungo at pagtutulungan ng bawat isa. For example nga nito, teachers talking together about students. In a collegial setting, the faculty members talk about students' strengths and weaknesses. How and in what kind of setting particular students learn best, and ways to work productively with their families. Another one is teachers working together to develop a curriculum. In a collegial setting, curriculum is always developed and evaluated. Nagiging posible ito kapag ang mga school leaders ay nagbibigay ng oras para sa mga faculty members para magtanong about dun sa curriculum. And lastly, teachers teaching one another. In a collegial setting pa rin, nagkakaroon ng mga teachers ng opportunity na makipag-interact sa bawat isa, makapag-share ng kanilang knowledge, skills, and talent upang makatulong sa bawat colleagues nila. And for the next element, it is experimentation. The atmosphere encouraged experimentation and so will welcome mistake as part of the learning process. Sa buhay nga natin ay may tinatawag din tayong trial and error, in which sometimes in our life, ginagawa natin ang isang bagay kahit wala naman itong kasiguraduhan kung magiging maayos ba o mali ang kalalabasan nito. In which kapag mali ang kinalabasan o nag-fail tayo dito, ay natututo tayo. Doon pumapasok yung experimentation in which we try, we fail, we learn, and try again to succeed in what we want. We can have a positive school culture kung ang isang tao ay may nagawang mali, huwag mo siyang parurusahan dahil nga may mga mistake na hindi naman sinasadya. And this mistake can teach us a lesson in which we can learn. For example nga ito, using of technologies in teaching, in which dito itatry nating mga teachers kung mas makiki-operate ba yung mga students, interact at kung nakukuha ba natin yung attentions nila. Third element is high expectation. It has been said one's level of achievements is always lower than one's level that aspirations. Two problems are arise here. Robert J. Marzano warned us. First, expectations are subtle and difficult to change. In the first problem, if nakasanayan mo nang mag-set ng low expectation, mahihirapan ka nang baguhin ito into high expectations dahil iyon nga ang nakasanayan mo ng ilang taon. Second, what actually communicates expectations to students is teachers' behavior. Kapag binago mo naman ang expectations mo pero hindi ang pag-uugali mo, ay walang mababago. Maaaring makaapekto pa ito sa mga achievements ng mga students mo. So, we must set high expectation for higher achievement para gawin ng students ang best nila at kapag nagawa nila ang mga best nila, marirealize nilang may mga bagay na kaya nilang gawin na hindi nila inaakalang magagawa nila at magiging proud sila sa mga sarili nila. Fourth element is trust and confidence. Students, teachers, school heads, and parents relate well and work well when relationships are solidly built on trust and confidence. In fact, honest and open communication is possible only when there is trust and confidence in each other in the school community. I can share my inner thoughts only when I am confident that I do not get ostracized when I do. Ito ang isa sa tingin ko ang pinaka-importante sa mga element. In fact, it is easy to trust other. Madaling ibigay ang ating pagtitiwala. Dahil kapag may tiwala ka nga sa isang tao, hindi ka nahihiyang magsabi ng opinion mo o idea mo at mas madaling magtrabaho at mag-aral kapag ang relationship natin sa mga teachers and students ay pinagtitibay ng trust and confidence. But always remember na libre nga lang ang magtiwala. Hindi ito mahirap ibigay but kailangang pag-isipang mabuti kung kanino nga natin ibibigay ang tiwala natin. Dahil we cannot give our trust to all of the people around us. Kinakailangang kilalanin at kilatisin din natin ang ating mga nakakasalamuha to create a positive school culture. Fifth element is tangible support. Everyone in the school community gets concrete support for the good that they do. Support comes in not just in words but in action. School heads see to it that LCDs in the classrooms are functioning. Tangible. Ibig sabihin nito ay yung mga bagay na nahawakan. For example is mga books sa library, television in the classroom, and it shows that the school support the learning of the students. Sixth element is reaching out to the knowledge base. Teachers care to grow professionally, to update themselves on content, knowledge, and pedagogy. The first domain in the Philippine professional standards for teachers is the teachers o tayo ang mga future educators ay kailangan open tayo sa mga new ideas o yung mga panibagong ways sa pagtuturo. Tulad na lang noong nasa traditional way pa tayo ng education, hindi pa uso yung mga technologies. But now, we are modernized. Ang mga teachers ay nag-aral at inaaral nila kung paano gumamit ng mga technology o kung paano nga ito i-incorporate sa pagtuturo dahil alam nilang mas matututo dito ang mga students and sa content dapat ang mga teachers naman ay mahilig mag-research. Sabi nga natin, 'di ba? Kapag teacher ka habang buhay ka, mag-aaral para makakuha ng mga contents na magagamit natin sa real life. Need ng malawakang information.
Appreciation and recognition. Ibig sabihin, recognizing and praising the efforts and achievements of individuals in a classroom. Using words of appreciation creates a positive and welcoming atmosphere. The reminder to teachers stresses that giving praise doesn't lessen one's own value. Instead, it implies it. The advice encourages to teachers to appreciate others without hesitation. It also points out how we often notice and criticize negatives but forget to appreciate the positives, emphasizing the importance of consciously recognizing the good things in others. Caring, celebration, and humor. It stresses the importance of creating a caring and supporting environment. The idea is that students learn better from teachers who genuinely care about them. It emphasized that a teacher's concern for students' well-being and success is a crucial foundation for effective teaching. Talking about celebration and humor highlights the positive impact of bringing joy and light-hearted moments into the classroom. Celebrating achievements and adding humor to learning make education more engaging and enjoyable. The reminder to teachers recognizes that some students, especially those facing challenges, may not get enough positive feedback, underscoring that teachers' role in providing that necessary encouragement and support. Next is involvement in decision making. It involves involving people affected by a decision in the decision-making process. Kapag lahat ay nabibigyan ng chance to contribute to decisions, they feel a stronger connection and responsibility for the result. This involvement makes them feel like they own the decision, not something forced on them but something they actively took part in. Bukod dito, it creates a sense of importance as their opinions and perspectives are valued in the decision-making process. Protection of what is important. It suggests that the values and priorities considered important by schools should be woven in their traditions. It underscored the importance of protection these essential elements through various sense. Essentially, this statement emphasized that concept that for a positive culture to flourish, the fundamental values and aspects deemed crucial by the school community should be integrated into their established traditions. Sa pamamagitan noon, it ensures the preservation and maintenance of these values, keeping them central to the identity and operation of the school. Next is traditions. Means putting emphasis on intentionally creating programs and practices in a school that are based on shared values, beliefs, and behaviors. This purposeful culture building helps build a stronger sense of community among the school members. The statement suggests that a genuinely positive culture goes beyond just avoiding negative aspects like gangs, violence, or discipline issues. Instead, it involves actively promoting a set of norms and values that guide the school community. These shared principles help focus attention on what is considered important, encouraging motivation and collaboration toward a common purpose. Essentially, tradition play a role in shaping a positive and cohesive identity within the school environment. Honest and open communication. It means people are encouraged to share their thoughts without fearing exclusion or criticism. This suggests that in this environment, individuals feel at ease expressing their opinions without worrying about being pushed away or marginalized. The idea of agree to disagree means that even with different opinions, there's an agreement to respect diverse viewpoints. This builds a culture where disagreements are recognized, but everyone is still valued and included. It encourages a constructive exchange of ideas and perspectives without creating a hostile or judgment atmosphere.